We got the media team in here. We're the media
We're the
team.
media team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
In the block.
Why you think all these dudes in hip hop's getting Ricos trying to be like extra way? They easier street dudes, but why they like so caught up into the streets? I don't get it. Like some of these niggas.
Okay, the Rico was created for the Italian mobs like that. Okay, when the last time you heard about the mobs functioning?
They all transition.
No, they're over with. They're
it's
done.
over?
Okay, then it went down to the drug crews, the Freeway Ricks, the BMFs, all this shit. When the last time you heard a real big drug crew openly, publicly out moving? You don't. They took them down. Now they're dealing with the low-hanging fruit, the common gang members. They started up at the top. You don't hear nothing about no Gambino family of Italian mob.
None of that.
They took them down.
Wait, so why? So why are you trying to emulate the mob shit and all the mob bars?
Because they stupid. I just told you they got a 7th grader. Why you think I got away from that? I said you is running into a fire that you just saw burnt everybody.
It was crazy.
Hell
if they took the Italian mob down and they was way more organized than us,
bro.
What you think they gonna do to black gangs?
Listen, bro. I'm telling you why they dealing with rappers now. They saying your rap label is a gang, organized crime, bro. They ain't got nobody else to take down. They started from the top. When the last time you heard of a drug crew like BMF or any of the ones we had back in the day? Where they at? You got telling they little dope, but you ain't got nobody running around talking about with the BA boys. Like them BA boys you're going to the feds for 30 years.
Automatic.
They didn't took them down, so now what's left? The common street gang, the little gang member in the projects, the rappers.
Real talk.
That's what they doing.
But I thought a lot of the street dudes try to use hip hop to try to like transition and he brought the street shit to hip hop and kind of destroy hip hop and rap and shit with the.
Bro, they use hip hop to get some money to run back to the hood to brag about it and strengthen the game.
Who's some dudes in hip hop you respect? Like, yo, these dudes from the streets and they transition well. Like, I know you did.
Jay-Z, Top Dog, Birdman, because these is dudes that they don't deal with the street. They from the streets. They just don't deal with it. They deal with it how they want to deal with it. Top Dog just sent me today. He said, bro, I got about 150 people that want some boxes of your diapers. Could we donate them to my projects? They just named the street in the projects Imperial after Top Dog, right? He goes over there, he take Rihanna and all kind of people, sets up a stage in the projects. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to send them dice. See, this is what we do. You know, I'm going to send them over there.
Wait, right. So why these niggas ain't transition? Like, y'all got the blueprint. You
why one diaper company? What niggas you talking? Bro, it's not a lot. Bro, who?
I'm saying, why these niggas ain't looking up to y'all like, yo, this the blueprint. We need to emulate these niggas.
The majority is always going to see, listen, if they can control you, you the homie. If they can't, they talk about you. But they ain't going to come tell you that because they know what you about. You get what I'm saying? So you out here killing, right? Hey, Lou, listen, bro. I know a lot of y'all that said they gonna kill this nigga one day. He don't give a fuck. He tell niggas where he at. Lou, I come from it. I was one of the ones. Oh, yeah, I know, nigga. I got a double bunk bed in hell if it's one. On fire, ain't no changing that. I didn't put in too much work.
Damn.
Too much work, right? This a fact. This was real, right? This is why you don't see niggas come playing with me. They'll talk, but you know when they go over there and say, man, what's up? They know what they tell them. But when that nigga called me today, he say, Wack, I tell him, y'all go playing with that nigga, he gonna kill you. And his crew don't do no talking. And when the killing started, it ain't gonna stop. Hope you got enough money to move everybody to the next country. See, they know. Don't get it fucked up. I'm not a gangbanger. But it's just like an old military vet. Go fucking with him, you gonna see what he know how to do. You get what I'm saying? You know, I will entertain my evil. No problem. I'm not like my father was a dope fiend. They take that hit and they chasing that high every time. My high was violence. You know what I'm saying? This is a fact. I had to come to grips with myself like an alcoholic or a dope fiend did so he could keep from relapsing. So these little niggas, if it's a bunch of them, here they come. They can't read, they can't write, they don't know how to get no money, but they get 30 deep and they'll go fuck with an innocent person over here because you can overpower. I mean, that's nothing like that is respectful. Period. Growing up, I was never in the drive-bys, none of that shit. I had a clique. My clique came before my neighborhood. It's still like that today. We went and got our man. Ain't no pulling up and it's a group of people. Nigga is our man out there. We would look that man in his eyes, and then you explode his mind and snatch his soul. You ain't doing that, and we caught you doing a drive-by around us, nigga, we was gonna get you out of here. The fuck you just shoot down a motherfucking crowd? What the fuck kind of shit? That's some coward ass shit. But if that's your man right there, and he did something, right? Go get your man. I'm gonna respect it. But all that pulling up, hanging out the window, and all that, fuck all that, bro.
So what? Where did Suge Knight? Because you know that he had $100
Suge
million
Knight was
company at
never
one
a
point.
gangster. Suge Knight was never, ever, ever a gangster. Listen, bro, ain't no his age. Growing up in Compton gangbanging gonna make it to college. Our college is the penitentiary. Show me another came up his era that was gangbanging that made it to college. No, he wasn't no gang member, no gangster like that, bro. When they got money, the gangster squeezed him. He went over there and told them, I need a team around me. And he paid him. Mob James Mob James put the initial team around him. This is why they used to punk
So
Suge.
Mob James was the muscle. He was like more just the
Oh, my
business, like
mama,
using for
Mob
street.
James he turned into a rat eventually. But Mob James definitely was the muscle. Bunch Real, Timmy Rue, them is all Mob James' little brothers. Same mama, same daddy. He brought all that to the table over there. You can't find no
Wait,
stories.
so how you have $100 million company and then that shit just like what he was doing wrong? Like what he was.
Listen, you get these derelict, stupid motherfuckers. Bro, Chris Brown effect. We trying to run from it and they run into it.
Wait. When you say Chris Brown effect, you mean like it's trying to be around gangs too late?
Bro, Chris Brown come into Virginia dancing and singing. He get a couple $100 million, now he want to gangbang. We trying to get the away from this shit. We ain't trying to run to the shit. We trying to run away from this shit. Ain't no graffiti where I live at. Suge wasn't a gangbanger like that, bro. He didn't. He got the money and he put the
This shit
gangbangers
do
around
sound
him.
like this shit come down to who the smartest though, because the fact that
There you
these
go.
niggas is making all this money and then you still you still doing your shit and there's a lot of niggas locked up behind
No,
this
look
shit,
at Jay-Z. Jay-Z was the artist when Suge was on top. Jay-Z come from the ghetto, selling
He
dope.
come from the projects,
Yeah,
Marcy projects.
struggling. He was the artist, but guess what? Jay-Z was getting away from it. Suge was over there trying to join it. Man, this literally pull up in the ghettos. Hey, man, going to the club tonight, get 10, 15 of your homies, pull up. And to go to a Beverly Hills club with 100 ain't never left the projects.
What?
I swear to God. It's real shit.
He used to pull up 100 deep with a bunch of project
Man,
niggas,
hey, bro. Listen,
and he
bro.
couldn't control them either, huh?
No, he can't control them because we know the truth. Look, bro. When we walked away from Suge, that's when he started getting hands put on him. You ain't never known Suge to, bro, Suge is in jail right now. I want you to tell me why is Suge in jail right now?
A nigga over?
He in jail right now because he was scared to fight. Bone, y'all know Bone. Y'all done watched him in movies. He been in 100
seen that
movies.
documentary, Bastards of the Party, back in the day, yeah.
Brooklyn's finest.
Training Day.
Training Day, that's Bone. Bone wanted to squabble. Get out. You was just talking that shit. He fired on Suge. Get out. Bone was by himself. Suge is doing 28 years and killed his homeboy because he was scared to get out and fight. But yet, if he going to a awards party with 80, now he tough as a mother. I'm just saying, bro.
Wow.
You know how many times I told Suge, hey, bro, we ain't here to do that. We ain't here to do that.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Ain't finna do. We ain't here to do that. We here to have a meeting. Just because the homie is deep. Like, bro, he would do that shit. We get deep, now he want to knob. Everybody go to jail, get shot but you. You done got a lot of more. Big Jake dead. All kind of niggas dead because you did some stupid shit because around.
Wow. Hey, what? On the Suge thing, was it true about that J Prince, Suge Knight, Irv Gotti, they was going to start their own distribution and shit?
Hey, bro, that's just them talking. That wasn't going to never happen. You got a bunch that don't respect one another. Suge don't respect J Prince. Right? J Prince and Irv could have did it, but the Suge mix in there wasn't going to never happen.
Suge was going to do some dumbass cell size.
Yeah, it never happened. They don't like each other. I watched Suge kick J Prince square off in his ass. It's a fact. See, you got to remember, I'm one of one. I'm the only from the generation that know the shit I know. I'm a threat. You notice when I get to saying show, they get quiet over there. I know you proofs. I done seen you get robbed, booked, slapped up, ran down the street, spit on, and didn't do nothing. It's real shit.
Hey,
you see Suge got this for me again. I warned him. He kept talking. I put them pictures up. He didn't got quiet. Because he know what's coming after them pictures. Now I'm going to expose why you that little.
Wait, why you that little? What happened?
Shit, you ain't never seen Suge that little. You ain't no damn fool. Been diabetic all his life. He been big all his life. 300 plus all his life.
Somebody said in the chat, AIDS, what?
Yeah, I exposed it. I put the pictures up. Yeah, see, he wondered how I'm getting these photos. How I'm getting it.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I be seeing that shit. They be like, how do I be reaching out to you just out of nowhere? Just
I mean, listen, if I want it, I'm gonna go find it. But whenever people hear a back and forth with me, people hear the YouTube, the world of YouTube is everywhere, right? It didn't happen to people on here on Clubhouse. He coming in here playing because he think I don't know him. Whenever you talk to me, you're going to the YouTube. You're going to the YouTube streets. My media team follows me around. You're going. And guess what? That baby mama you violated, that cousin who you stole his money, that neighbor that don't like you, they hear you because they follow me. And they DM me and say, that dude name is Damian Thomas. He lives over here and he did this and he told on this, and they give me everything on you. This is a fact. 80% of this comes from the people that know you. I don't think, people be wanting some clout, but then they be forgetting. I don't think they realize, hey, boy, they're going to hear you, and somebody that don't like you is going to give me everything on you. Then they say, he the police. No, niggas, public record.
I ain't no police, nigga. Where the paperwork at?
It should be public record, for real. Freeway Rick, I hated to do it to him. He came playing with me on Vlad. I said, Rick, I defended you on the police. You had to work. You told on some Ohio shit. Yeah, Wack, you wrong for that. I'm not wrong. Where'd it work? I ain't got it because I don't want it now. If you want me to go get it, I'll go get it. He dared me to go get it. I went and got it. I ran it today. That's you. You rat it. That's you right there, right? They called me. Why you do Rick? Oh, why did Rick call me on FaceTime live on Vlad and he know? Like, bro, don't play with me like that. I can go get it.
Clubhouse TV.
Clubhouse TV.
Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Clubhouse TV back with another one, and this is where the real ones tap in. You already know, and y'all heard the content, man. We back with another banger, and today we talking about WACK going off on these new age rappers trying to play mob boss and ended up in handcuffs. Now let's get into it. Now WACK just aired it out, and he ain't hold back. He's calling out rappers, yes, plural, for pretending to be the mob, moving like they Al Capone, when in reality, they just out here catching Ricos and folding like lawn chairs. Now, y'all not the Mafia, y'all not organized, y'all not disciplined, y'all just recording crimes on IG and wondering why the Fed's pulling up 6 months later. Now, the real mob, we even compare the real mob to what these dudes are doing now. But back in the day, the Mafia had rules, they had structure, they moved in silence. These rappers, they posting stacks, guns, and incriminating lyrics, then shocked when they get indicted. WACK kept it real. He said, you making money off music, why the hell you still moving like a street soldier? You a CEO now. You're supposed to elevate, not imitate what got people 40 to life. He even called out how dudes be throwing around mob ties, but ain't got no clue what that really means. Mob bosses don't want attention, but these rappers, they crave the clout, they live for the likes, until the FBI likes your post too and kicks your door in. And here's the kicker. WACK said half these guys ain't even built like that. They play gangster until that courtroom pressure hit, then it's your honor, I'll cooperate. WACK's message was clear. Stop faking the lifestyle and protect your freedom. Music is supposed to be your way out, not a shortcut back into the system. Let me know what you think about the content in the comments. Is WACK right? Are rappers doing too much trying to emulate the mob? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive WACK100 content. Any questions, suggestions, need me to advertise for you on my channel with over 43,000 subs, just get at me on IG and I'll get right back to you. As always, certainly appreciate you for checking out Clubhouse TV. I'm off to the next one. Peace.